Just doing straight lines from the bird feeder back to their nest. Look at that. There he goes. He did not do a straight line. He went up, and that one did though. So you can see, I can tell there's one there over in this tree, one over there in that tree. There's one down there. So I can kind of see where they're going. They are busy. Alright, let's get us some fire going. It is cold. Getting warmed up. It's actually pretty nice today. It ain't really cold. Took the coveralls off for the first time in a couple days. I brought me some pallets over here because it's supposed to rain, I think, a little bit. I don't know about a storm or anything, but I know it's supposed to rain some in the next couple days. So I'd like to bring a bunch of this stuff out of here that I have around in the floor and bring it out here, put it on these pallets, and cover it up with tarps. That way, if it does rain, it ain't gonna be vulnerable and get wet. Because once I take the tarp off this thing, everything is gonna get wet. And I guess I could just put a tarp over the mattress. I would like to move it out of here. I really once I take the tarp off and start framing this up, I'd really like to get all my stuff out of here. That way I can blow all this out with the blower. I mean, it's looking pretty treacherous in the floor in here. Because this is kind of how I've been living with all my tools and my stuff for like a year now under this tarp. So I got to move some stuff out of here and protect it. Yeah. I'm loving these little birds everywhere. It's awesome. See them over there? Oh, he flew away. Must be a good day because the birds seem very happy today. Flying around everywhere, all under my shelter. They love it in here too, and I love the birds. You can't beat that. They're more than welcome in here. I'd actually like to have a few bird houses around here, around the shelter, for them to live and make babies and have bird feeders and all the stuff. I love that. I'm all about the bird watching. So now I just got to get some of my stuff. It's just a lot of stuff on the floor. Just a lot of stuff I have to get out of here and protect. And I don't know what to do with this dirt floor. That's one thing I've been wondering what to do. I've been telling Holly, like, I wish I could mix up like some Quikrete or cement and actually spray it on the floor. That'd be sweet to have cement or something. I've thought about gravel. I think gravel would not be good inside. Once I get this shelter built right here, this is where I'm planning on doing all the work to the four-wheeler, probably right here. So I definitely want gravel out here. But when I go inside here, I mean, it is just bad. I got leaves. I never even cleaned the leaves out of here when I built this. The floor's just been what it is. You can tell I got my clothes kind of in the dirt. That box of clothes. I put some stepping things in here to kind of stop from tracking dirt into the bed. So I don't know, any ideas about what I should put in the floor would be cool. I just don't know what. I could keep putting these log slices in here and put something in between them to kind of hold them together. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. I got to focus on the roof and getting some of this stuff out of here for sure. Getting it in. Look how dirty some of this stuff gets just from being in there. Look at my fan. Look how like bad it is to have that dirt floor like that. A lot of the stuff, it stays pretty all right, but just look in my toolbox, like it's just dirt, and it's from walking through there a lot of the time. Every time you take a step in there, a cloud of dirt comes up. Getting a ton of stuff out of here, but see, just pretty much every time you step down, look at that. That's how dry this dirt is. So I don't know what to put on it to fix this. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of this cleaned out. It is definitely treacherous right now, but once I blow all these leaves and trash and stuff out of here, it'll be a whole total different place. I just need a good idea of what to put down on this floor. The floor is unlevel. I don't mind the way the floor is. It's pretty cool. Just reminds me of like, you know, Earthship, where you're kind of just building with the way the land is. But I really need something to put over this dirt. So I got to figure that out, or my stuff's just going to keep getting so dusty and dirty, and not to mention probably the dust that you're breathing too. Like my sinuses are just jacked right now. I don't know, probably from picking all this stuff up and all the dust I'm probably inhaling. So Hollie's been telling me for like a year that I need to trim these tops to the fence that is ugly. Those I just left up like that. They've been like that forever. And also I'm noticing the weather is just tearing my tables up, man. My stools and my table broke from the being weathered. So I was also kind of thinking right here I could kind of continue this out that way, so I'll have part of a shelter covering that area here, but still have my fire where the smoke can still rise. So I'm thinking about continuing the shelter right there, framing up a little bit more here so the table will be covered. I actually have a little bit of a story about this mattress that the Lazy Sage Ranch bought. This mattress has never moved. When the Lazy Sage Ranch came the first time, they wanted to sleep on a nice mattress, so they bought this mattress. And there was actually a tent right here where I came out here. When we first cleared this area right here, this was all just woods. And I think I have a couple pictures of the tent that was sitting here. I had a tent here, and I put a tarp over the tent and built like a shelter. And that's where the original fire pit was for that tent. I had a little fire pit there. It was just a natural dip in the land, and I was like, cool, that'd be a cool little fire pit area. So I set the tent up, and then I started, I had 2 of those metal gazebos here with the tent behind it, and then I just draped a tarp over the gazebos in the tent. So, and then I had a little fire area behind it, and then that's just kind of how I started this shelter, actually, with a tent that the Lazy Sage Ranch slept in. And that mattress has never moved. I pulled the mattress out, moved the tent once I started making the shelter bigger and framing it up with wood. So I'll look for a picture of that, of maybe that first tent that I had right here in this spot. So that's about the only picture I could find. You can see where I started building that fence right there. Kind of just basically from my shower. But that's when the Lazy Sage Ranch stayed, when I just had basically a tent right there. Dang, I feel like I'm moving out. I done moved so much stuff out of here. That whole shelf right there was full of my stuff. And I have a tarp screwed to the back where you can pull that clear tarp over it to keep the rain off of my stuff, my important stuff there. That's kind of where my little office desk was, I guess you could say. But it was so unorganized and messy and just covered up. And that's what I tell Holly. Sometimes to organize, you just have to take every freaking thing out and put it back, you know, and organize it. But I've taken all kinds of stuff out of here, just trying to empty the shelter. I guess the bed and some of these clothes are next. Some of these tools I'm kind of just leaving because I'm probably going to be using them. But man, I have cleared this place out. Look at my pile over here. This is all my stuff. A bunch of my stuff about to get tarped. So I'm just piling it up on these pallets. And I'm gonna tarp it for the time being, just to make sure it all stays dry while I'm working.
Oh my gosh! Watch my toes! Oh my god, you're running over shit!
Well, our truck fit. Instead of dragging my hose all the way over there by the driveway, I figured I'd just pull the truck in here so I can get to my air hose. Almost fit.
Yeah, you almost took out my porch right there.
Well,
Spent a lot of time on that porch.
Well, I definitely want to make it where I could drive through here. I was thinking this could be kind of a driveway where I could pull the truck up maybe right here, work on it, whatever I want to do, and then I can back it up and turn it around. So I want this to be like a little driveway, more like a delivery driveway, and somewhere we could park if we ever want to. But the cool thing would be able to deliver stuff, work on the truck here, turn it around, and then we're gonna have our garage over here. Dang right. Choke go off. Dang it. So dang, I guess we're about to turn this thing into a garage here. Put us some gravel in here. And I was thinking maybe even have it where you could drive through and turn around. I don't know. But definitely a garage with the air hoses coming over here. That'd be cool. What's up, whiny boy? Wino. This is my big baby, Wino. Wino. Big baby.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had him ever since he was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now he thinks he's a people.
This is the one I've spent the most on spoiling it. You could tell. Look at that. Big baby Lino.
And Sushi doesn't even know how much he'd be spoiled if he'd ever let you hold him.
I wonder if we could get it on camera of me catching sushi. I have to catch sushi to give him love like this.
And he hates
He
it.
fights me the whole time. He ain't playing. He's like, no.